announcements being posted. Forming a connection with the void. Wow. Oh,
Come, cosmic viewers, behold our meager and pathetic shamblings upon the ground before our untimely demise.
Indeed. And as we return once more to the Toppled Throne, or at least a throne that's yet to be toppled, who would like to give the recap for inspiration? Well, I can do it too, but I'll get the inspiration.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey.
Last time on the Toppled Thrones, we covered downtime mostly. If I'm not mistaken, Hale sent a letter back to his people in secret. Jermaine started working on a Wizard Tower Alchemy Lab combo. Harold began the fine workings of a potato farm. And there was something else about starting plows. I think he was working on plowing something.
Making a road.
That was just from back and forth. I don't think that was like an effort.
He improved upon the Darvonian plow design.
Cormac talked to his girlfriend. Leopold hired a bunch of mercenaries, getting one of the groups killed. Another one of the groups successfully killed some strange hive mind crustacean, maybe only losing one of their fine goblins. And then the third group actually killed the manticore, whose name I forgot. Must not have been that important.
Okay.
And destroyed what we were doing next in the campaign because they successfully did it. And Chime taught magic to 2 people. Yep. And then we began our journey down south because one of the adventuring groups that I didn't mention mysteriously disappeared while looking for a person who mysteriously disappeared. And on our way there, we ran into the second child of Leopold's liege lord and lied about who we were. And then he ran on past us to go visit our town, leaving us with the question of what the fuck are we supposed to do now?
Yeah, he heard we were talking hot shit, or Leopold was somewhere. A rumor, of course. Only a rumor.
And if I were to do that recap in character, it would have been, I don't know, those other 5 people did things I didn't care about. And I got some followers. And that's it. That's all that matters. Yeah. That was last session. Oh, and we successfully didn't have the alchemist that we made a undead revenant to work for us. They didn't immediately regret their decision and become a poltergeist and start attacking us. So, we did it.
We did it. Yeah. Indeed. And you have earned your inspiration as we leave our fine noble house upon the road with a decision before them. The second son of your liege lord, traveling further and further away up the road back to Wolfcrest, and your destination of Oakenbrook, the south.
Guys, now that I think about it, it's probably a bad thing if I'm not there when he's looking for me.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a good thing if,
When the Lord comes.
that you are. Well,
I think the ghost and the bandits and the cockatrice are a fine welcome for our traveling noble. I see
Yeah,
nothing to be concerned about at all.
that's exactly what I'm concerned about. The bandits who used to work for them, who I believe I told them to wear their previous heraldry proudly, but make sure to deface it in whatever way they seem fit.
No, before we had them even enter the town, we had them scrub all sign of the previous one because they had already defaced it.
Oh,
Um,
okay, so
so now they're just default sort of looking rough guards. But
all right,
maybe he'll recognize them, or one of his fucking guards on the horses will be like, "Oh, I remember that fuck."
yeah, that's not good. There's also the problem of the undead and the cockatrice, and the fact that I'm pretty sure Regis would sell me out for whatever lies this guy's heard.
Look, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to kill you or himself.
I think pride is what's keeping him there. But if he can, leverage. Yeah. Harold, do you think you're as fast as those horses?
Well, I can try. It's been a while since I've done a bit of a gallop, but...
Okay. I think it would be best if Harold and I hurry back, try to get him from looking around too hard, and then we catch up with you on the way back, because we aren't really moving that quickly, and I think we could catch up before y'all get to town. As long as we don't have to stay in, Wolf Creek for more than a day.
Do you intend to, catch them on the road, or do you wish to,
I don't know if you're fast enough to catch them on the road.
Could Chime, I don't know, give you an extra leg or something? Didn't that happen before? Chime? Transmutation and whatnot?
Oh. No,
Make him faster, the elephant?
I don't believe that would last long enough. No,
Oh.
it could. I don't have it prepared.
Do y'all feel safe, kind of, either staying here or moving on your own? I mean, he got here pretty easily, and he only had 2 guards.
We can just maybe, I don't know, just go back to the cobalt or the mine or the potato farm or something. Maybe less towards direction of wherever people suddenly disappeared.
No, it'll be fine. We can go forward.
what bad things have happened on the road in the past? Clearly nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and Hale, you have family in the region, right?
Which region? Yeah, whatever. Sounds correct.
Just go. You're losing daylight, I suppose.
Okay, well, y'all be safe. We'll catch up with you. Just stay to the road. Don't get off the road for any reason. Here's Cormac. Here is 500 gold.
By me.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with money.
Let's go get some hookers.
All
Actually,
right.
Leopold takes it back.
Never mind.
Cormac, here is 150 gold. Buy
Let's
some
go get
horses if you make it to town.
Let's get cheap hookers.
Very well. Horses it is.
Don't get lost. Stay together, but remember, buddy system. Everyone pick a buddy. Harold is my buddy. Each of you pick a buddy. Stay with your buddy. Okay, Harold, let's go. And Leopold will hop onto Harold and tie himself to Harold in lieu of a saddle. willing to take whatever detriments riding the elephant bareback with just being tied to it like luggage.
All right.
I feel like Harold has like barrels and chests on him that we just kind of load things into, so I just stick myself in one of those.
Yeah, there's a big pouch.
Yeah. He's like a
Saddle
kangaroo.
bag things.
He's a kangaroo.
Yeah,
He has-
you're a backpack infant, just
Yeah.
slung on his back.
I'm just along for the ride. Whatever rough ride it is, I'm there for it.
Oh.
So, Harold,
Yes.
you have an overland travel speed of 38. Are you wishing to travel at a hastened pace?
Yes. Yes, I would.
All right. For every additional hour you travel hastily, you travel 4 miles a bit faster. Currently, you've already spent half the day traveling, so you only have another 19 miles remaining for this day. Mechanically speaking, you are looking at for every 5-ish miles that you travel is about an hour. So you could get decently quick up there. You do not know how fast they travel. They're on riding horses, though, which are known for speed. They could go faster than you. They could be slower than you. You are an elephant, so it's hard to say. However, if you are wishing to travel a hastened pace, every hour that you are traveling hastily will require a vitality check from you, or to gain fatigue. So, for you, we are travel at 1 hour and see where we at. So, mechanically, we're looking at effectively 9 hours at a hastened pace, or 9 miles at a hastened pace.
Oh God.
Which will fortunately get you
3 hours, 2 hours.
right back up there if you can do it within that 1 hour. Right back up to Wolf Creek. So I need a vitality
We can
check.
be late. Leopold would suggest it's okay if we're a little late. We don't have to beat him to town. We just need to get to town soon after he does. So quickly, but don't kill yourself.
All right, my lord. I
You can also choose to take a different route. If you're following along the road here, you're looking at a little less than an hour if you're at fast pace. Otherwise, it'd be about 2 hours. Give or take.
We'll take a leisurely, well, not so leisurely, but a fine but measured pace, my lord.
All right.
Risk, some may say.
I will not move hastily then. In
A
that
standard
case,
pace.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. For those who are left behind, you guys are just continuing your travel upon foot down south to Oakenbrook.
Looks like it.
Indeed.
All right. In that case,
We're gonna die. Ah!
I have some pre-buffs I probably would have had on that day. I can roll for all of them.
I mean, you can apply them as we leave. You're like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Let me just.
so
Hey,
Cast some
Cormac,
magic.
Hello.
can you summon the lady?
Sophia, would you come out, please?
a moment's pause, and then you will feel the presence of an otherworldly entity pop next to you.
She said she wanted to travel, right? So,
Yes.
welcome to the party. We're traveling.
That's all. I just another buddy walking with us.
Well, remind me to question your antics in the future.
Very well. Those who are walking. You know I can see while I'm within you, right?
No, I did not know this. This is new to me.
I like it. You'll just walk down the path ahead of you guys.
Do you see him poop?
I would certainly hope not.
I choose
Probably
to
does.
avoid
I
certain
agree.
particular activities.
That makes me a little bit reassured, but it's certainly unusual to be surveilled at all times.
That's part of the bargain. You coming?
Certainly, just a little slow.
Alright. So, as the party will walk along the path further south to Oakenbrook, 2 hours along your travel through the fine country roads of the farmlands north of Oakenbrook. It is a little breezy, cool weather, but otherwise nice and just a jaunty walk. You can see there are several farms up ahead with quite a large one, maybe about hours further down the road that you can see, which you guys would know as Hillock Farm, one of the major farms of the region. You are currently flanked by 2 forests, the one on the west and the one on the east, which the east one is known as the Lord's Wood, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to check my note for it, because I'm a banana and I would like to check. Yes, the Lord's Wood, known locally as Riddlewood, is one that is considered off limits to common folk, save for where there was a nobility. It is off limits to common folk, as the nobility have restricted its use for hunting through the liege lord and other nobilities' use. You guys could roll a local check on it if you'd like to learn more, but you guys are passing between it and the forest that you guys came from earlier, which is known as Wolf's Wood.
I've been reading about the area. I am curious to ponder the history, not local news, of what's around here.
Go ahead.
Let me roll.
Nice mana control.
Thanks.
Oh, actually, a good knowledge check.
Oh, my first roll! The curse is broken!
The curse is broken. Alright. With a 26 history upon the Riddlewood. You know this place is, well, as the name might imply, filled with secrets and perhaps riddles. It is not so much off limits, historically speaking, for the nobility's use. But there are many great battles against the Fae that took place within this forest. There are also ancient orders tied to the primal arts, druids and the like, that call this forest home. And it is said there are many ancient gateways within. And through your history books that you've read and perused, these tales are certainly true. The Fae do claim dominion over much of this forest, and their tricks and wiles often have been the cause of incursions from the mortal folk and your liege lord, who have often charged in with soldiers to strike down at those within, causing some pretty big animosity between the Fae folk of the Riddlewood and House Marvellin. Additionally to that, the druids within are often seen as allies to the Fae folk and have since seemingly disappeared. Whether they have simply sequestered themselves within, they were destroyed during these many wars, or something else. They have not been seen in some time. That's what you know with your knowledge check.
I wonder if maybe, I don't know, the age-long clash between civilization and the Fae folk have caused the missing adventuring party. And also the druids being somewhat sequestered into, I don't know, their circles, their groves, wherever they go. I suppose that one adventuring party could tell us. Those, what were their names? The Green Banner?
Yeah, the Green Banner.
Maybe they could tell us more.
I mean, I believe, if I remember correctly, is when we were searching for the herbs for the sick guy, the blacksmith, one of our options was to go find the druids that are currently within that wood.
Yeah, we surmise their general location, yes?
I don't know much about druidism. I was taught a bit more when I reached out for friends. I can now see the primal energies around me.
Yeah, all of that throwing around dirt business you do.
Yeah, I couldn't even see it before. I was just pulling from my natural instinct.
Huh.
Now I can see it. It's weird. When I look in the forest, do I see anything? With my prana eyes.
What are your prana eyes?
Elemental sense. You can see. You are able to use magic sight to see prana on creatures or determine sources of elemental energy around you.
Hmm. Okay. As your eyes flick to the forest to the east of you, there's certainly a strong presence of prana within. You think, at the very least, these gateways that Germain is aware of, they're still active and are very, very potent.
What was that last one?
Very, very potent.
I'm seeing lots of shiny bits.
You think if you were to draw prana while within this forest, it would be doubled.
It's very strong. I could pull from it, but I think that maybe the animosity is reaching ahead. That's if you told him about the animosity, obviously.
Yeah, he sort of just absent-mindedly just rattled away little tidbits as he thought about them, since he's been reading books and shit about the local island.
I think maybe if I was to be a betting man, somebody's looking to counterattack. This ain't a normal amount of energy to be here, even with the Fae folk around.
Right. As you all continue your pondering and you're walking down the road, feeling this presence to the east of you, it's almost as if the forest itself, the winds are blowing from it. Not from, normal clouds and the push of the ocean's breeze, but from the forest itself. And as this thought comes to mind, we're going to shift off north to your home city. Leopold and Harold, the two of you rush down the road up into your home village of Wolf Creek. The area is calm, quiet, though you're just on the outskirts so far where you can see the local farmstead filled with pumpkin patches and bushels of various vegetables and the like, often several different farms. The local shrine at the edge of town seems to still be in somewhat disrepair, but is not part of the draw, as it were, for your raffle. As you push further up the road, and you get to the bridge, you can see across from it, there seems to be a bit of a clamoring of folk, townsfolk on the other side who seem to be all looking off to the west and are speaking to one another. You're still pretty far off, you can't hear what they're saying, but there is a hustle and a bustle about that is normally not as prevalent within your town.
Okay, Harold, how are you feeling? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you?
Well, I could probably run for another couple hours, my lord.
Okay, so, do you need to, like, take 5 to calm down, or cool off a bit? I don't want you to look too tired.
It might be best for us to, appear separate, seeing as I was rather remarkable on the road.
No, the idea is that you heard that he was heading, and so being a dutiful and diligent, servant of the House Valen, or, well, dutiful and diligent employee of House Valen, sorry, I used the S word, you took it upon yourself to come and let Lord Valen know that a guest would be arriving.
I understand, my lord. Yes, perhaps it is, best that I appear a bit disheveled, to contrast your, majesty.
Well, I was thinking less that, but I mean, I guess, yeah, you looking tired would make sense if you sprinted to the estate and then brought me in. Okay, let's just kind of, we'll play this one by ear. Hopefully there are no problems. And Leopold will clamber off of Harold and jump down. It's us! We went back in time! You went so fast we went back in time!
Dear Lord, my lord, it's,
My name is Hermione Granger, and I used a time turner.
There you go.
Don't let them see you, my lord. Alright.
God, I was strong then. Yeah, Leopold will make his way into town with Harold.
Excellent.
There appears to be a bit of a gathering up ahead.
Yeah.
Perhaps they've arrived and have called for a meeting.
Yeah. We should also look into what that shrine was to. Local customs and whatnot.
As you're drawing closer to the crowds, their various hubbubs and words seem to become a bit more legible to your ears. It sounds as if the Lord Marvellin is in town. Who would have guessed? And there's the whispers of why he might be here, and why is the old Regis estate blocked off. as you round the corner here, you can see one of your local guards, Peter, would rush forward. My lord, a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you the skinny Pete, and you tell me what I'm missing. Marvalin's second son came into town. He came up with 2 riders from the road. They were coming here because they've heard rumors of me saying bad things about the Marvalin family.
That's about covers it, yes.
Wow.
Some of the other guards have taken off as well.
Like, permanently, or just made themselves not around for sake of not being noticed?
Couldn't say for sure, my lord. I just know that about 3 of the others, seeing the lord ride into town, kinda went into the woods.
Okay. You and whoever's left, figure out who's left. Give me a head count. At least have 1 or 2 of them go and see if they can just, however y'all want to provide a message of like, look, I will handle the problem. Just they can stay scarce for a bit. If they need to go somewhere, just go hang out the estate and help. Help the kobolds with kind of moving stuff around if they want to lay low for a bit and not be around while Marvalin's here.
Right.
If anything, it's like a take a day or 2 to recover. Just don't be annoying to the kobolds. Don't be mean, and do what they can to help with the moving the stuff around.
No problem, my lord.
Yeah, I'll deal with this.
I'll gather the others and let you know.
Yeah. Also, if any of them know any of the guys that are still around, know any of the guys that Marvalin brought, they should also just make themselves scarce as well.
Right.
If anything, it'll just be easier for me to say, oh, we're in the need of good, guards to help guard the town. And you guys can find work doing other things at some point if y'all get replaced.
Sure, my lord.
I mean, if you want to be a guard, like, long term, like, we can work that out. I just, my thought here is give the vision of help is needed, and not having a lot of guards around may help me sell that. So if all you guys want to, ditch it for the estate for the next few days, or the next day or so until, you think the coast is clear, and then come back and serve as guards, that's fine. Just,
Right.
be smart.
Okay. I understand, my lord. You little skedaddle.
Ugh, I tell you, Harold, managing people, it's almost as bad as managing the town.
But you're so good at it, my lord. I could never manage such a fine transaction as that.
Look, it's just all about understanding people's motivations. If you figure out what motivates them, you can, speak the language that makes sense to them. With
Indeed,
Regis,
my lord.
it's pride, and so that's why, no matter how hard I kick him down, the fact that he still has a title above everyone else is what keeps him around and keeps him in line. So, let's hurry to Regis's. Leopold will also, wave and give everyone a nod to, small talk on his way there to the crowd. If he bumps into anyone, just be like, no worries. I'm heading to town. I heard that Marvalis was here, and try to reassure people that everything's cool.
Right. There's certainly several folk who do slow you up on the way there, but they are reassured by your words, especially with your particular talents as a diplomat, quote unquote.
Yeah. I would also bring up, hey, the idea of maybe adding the shrine to the raffle, because as I came into town, it'd be nice for us to have a nice shrine again. And, have them, discuss among themselves, spread the word, see if there's any buildings that no one owns, but maybe we want to spruce up because it would be nice to have it looking nice in town again. That way people can, have a reason to disperse and, go talk
Totally.
about something else.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Yeah. That's not that good.
You like to keep that as is, or do anything to it?
I'm Leopold's a little tired and flustered and beat up, so I'll let that one as it is.
All right.
Let it lie.
They're like, all right, my lord, certainly, we'll gather together. Discuss.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have to gather up, just, spread the word and get it moving. I mean, if y'all don't like the idea, that's fine. Hey, like I said when I was here, I'm here for you. So if you don't like it, that's cool, but just spitball. All right, I
As
gotta go. I
they
gotta go, sir.
wander off, you round the corner and you can see the two knights that rode with Lord Marvellin are currently flanking the entrance to the alleyway. You can see their horses are stabled off at the edge of the building near the firewood, and inside there is sounds of speaking that Harold's elephantine ears pick up with your passive. You cannot quite hear it, though. It's not like loud, it's just... You're an elephant, you have big ears. You also have a good passive perception. With this, as you approach, the Marvellin Knight would step forward. Ah, Lord Valen, you have arrived. We're beginning to wonder where you've wandered off to. Thinking about needing to send forth a search party.
Oh, that would been a lot of work. There's a lot to do around this town. I don't know if you've been here in a while, but as you can see, we've been working real hard on rebuilding. And, I like to get my hands dirty with, helping with the repair efforts and, making sure that the area is safe. Honestly, I'm surprised to see such well-armored guards. We haven't had anyone like y'all in before I even came here, and it's a nice, reassuring presence.
Well, it has been some time since we came to Wolf Creek. Can't say that it's... Well, it's certainly been in better shape in the past. Although I can see that your efforts have formed at least a few repairs within the location. Perhaps you will do better than the former lord.
Well, I mean, when you're at the bottom, the only way to go is up. By the way, let me shake her hand, and I'll reach out to shake his hand. It's like, I'm Leopold, Lord Valen, as you know. What's your name?
Name is Marcus.
It is very nice to meet you, Marcus. I'm really happy that y'all came all the way up this way just to see me. I don't know why, but it's nice to know that you were willing to take the time out of your day or week or whatever to come up this way.
Well, there are some ill reports about you, my lord.
Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. I'm afraid my lord, Lord Marvellin, has ordered us here to investigate these rumors. And, now that you're here, you can hear it from yourself. If there's any truth to these rumors.
Yeah, well, I would be happy to clear anything up. And once again, Marcus, no hard feelings. I know it's just work, but I really do appreciate you coming up here. It means a lot. Honestly, your presence, while armed and dangerous, also is kind of securing. And I think a lot of the people would, if you want to talk and mingle, I think it would mean a lot to the people around here that you're here as a bastion and security to the, not just to the Lord, but to the people around. And, I appreciate that. Even though maybe that's not your intent.
Actually relieved that they're here?
I am relieved that he only brought 2 guards here. So, I'm relieved that it's just Marcus and another guy.
Roll me a bluff check.
Sure. Let's go.
Roll that in the DM view so you wouldn't see it.
No, he got a nat 20. He knows I'm lying.
Right. Well, hopefully our presence will keep the riffraff and bandits out. We saw a few on the way in. They were picking through some of your merchant carts, grabbing apples and the like. Really do need to find yourself a proper guard here, Lord Valen. Perhaps House Marvellin could provide, if this works well.
You know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, quality help is always looking for. But yeah, you know, just take some time to go around the town. We have this wonderful dish. It's fish au chocolat. It's a delicacy that was introduced to me by one of my friends, and give it a try. See if one of the vendors has any left. But yeah, I should probably head inside. Talk to you later.
Right. Lord Marvellin will wish to speak with you. He will sit by the wall here. Or not sit, but, stand by the wall here. Still armed and keeping an eye out. As you draw forth closer, Regis will open the door for you. Not the town director, but the soldier. As
It's his twin!
you will see Eoris Marvellin, the second son of House Marvellin, speaking with Regis. Let me just put them where they would be. There we go.
As he opens the door, I'm going to do the classic sitcom of thing and just act like I'm telling the punchline of a joke to Harold. And that's why they say, spend 3 at the market so you don't take anything home.
My lord. Hold a moment there, Regis. It seems the Lord has finally showed themselves. Welcome, Lord Valen. We are beginning to worry about you. Seems you are in fine company, at least. A curious one that we found upon the road.
Yeah, Harold here. I don't know if it seems like you've met Harold from what he told me. Harold was there whenever he met you on the road, and we rode up here together, and after realizing, hey, we should probably come visit. And so that way you're not left waiting. And so we came up this way.
Roll me a bluff.
I did lie though, dear. Harold was there, and we did visit, and we did ride up.
Roll me a bluff.
No!
There we go.
I told the truth!
Half troops are still lies.
No.
Well, they are certainly a favored servant of yours, then, Lord Valen. Quite speedy, in
Call
fact.
me Leopold, it's fine.
Leopold, then.
Yeah.
Oh, Regis, would you be most gracious as to bring us some wine from your cellar? But of course, Lord Marvellin, right away,
Regis, make sure not to open the left door again. Remember what happened last time?
Right, of course, my Lord Valen.
Yeah, silly Regis, he just forgets where stuff is, I guess.
It seems. So, well, we have been speaking on potentially different matters for different times. Right now, there are unfortunate rumors about yourself, Leopold.
About me?
Yes. There's been ill words upon the wind, and ravens speaking of, well, you bad-mouthing your liege lord. I've come to set these rumors straight. Hear from, well, mouth of the lord of this town, if there's any truth to them. So,
Well,
come, speak true.
Well, truthfully, I don't know any ravens to talk to.
That is not what I mean.
Well, I
Leopold.
mean, you said that ravens had told you, and I don't talk to any ravens. I mean, there's been some crows,
Stop dodging the
We had a
question,
few-
Leopold.
dwarven ghosts, kobolds. We did talk to the kobolds. Let's see. Who else did we talk to? I mean, none of them have said anything bad about you two.
Only a bluff.
lying.
Ooh.
No!
Like to adjust anything to that before I roll?
Nah, I'm gonna let this one sit, because I need him to catch me in an A lie to then not be caught in other lies.
Why are you dodging the question, Leopold?
Okay, do you want the honest truth?
That is why I'm here.
Alright, do you mind having your guard stand outside? It's kind of personal, so I don't want to, everyone knowing. Look, all I have on me is this sword that's, as you can see, it's from my family vault. It's not made to hurt people. I believe it's made out of gold, to be quite honest, which would bend.
Regis, if you could just give us a moment. Of course, my lord. We'll give a bow, turn, close the door. Soon thereafter, the door would open as Regis, the other Regis, would come in with a tray of wine and glasses and place on the table. Regis,
thanks.
if you would go and see to the townsfolk. They are a bit worried after my arrival. They could use a nice, friendly face. Of course, my lord. I will see to them right away.
Oh yeah, tell them that we came up with the idea of potentially adding some of the, shrine or other buildings in the town that, no one owns, but would be nice to spruce up.
Right.
To the raffle. That way, generally, I mean, it'll be low on the list, but, see how they feel about it.
Certainly, my lord.
Great guy, that Regis.
Right.
He was stealing from the town, so, whatever things he's been telling you is probably true. Like, I do have other people living in this house whenever we're fixing their houses. I did demote him down to town director. He still has a title, but honestly, good help is so hard to come by. And I guess this kind of gets back to the thing that I've been dodging the question for. I may have spoken personally to some of my close companions about the fact that I am frustrated with the state of the town. And to an extent, it is kind of the failing of, aspects of your family management that it's gotten this bad. Now, do I hold you responsible for all of the problems? No. The kobolds, the dwarves, or the Viking, or whatever, them raiding, you can't really control that. But, the constant detrimental, finding out that, certain key members of the community have been called back to, the capital or other places and have gone missing and no one's looked into it for months. I mean, it's
You've
frustrating.
had folk go missing.
Yeah.
Your servant Harold mentioned something about this as well.
Yeah, they were heading south to look into, I don't know if you heard recently, there was a manticore named Roka, and due to
We have
some
heard of
other
the
things-
beast, yes.
Well, it's dead. You can actually see its head on the fireplace over there. Anyways, we had sent some adventurers out to go deal with a number of problems. I found the family money, or at least whatever was left of it, and so I was like, let's put this money to use and pay some adventurers to help deal with some problems. And one of the groups went missing, and so Harold and his friends were going to, head down there to figure out what was going on. But that's beside the point. I mean, we could get back to that in a second, but you wanted the truth, and I'll tell you the truth. It's been, an uphill battle every step of the way, and I feel, obviously I'm not telling all the common folk these problems. Really, to those that are close to me, my frustrations, but it's not really in, pure distaste. It's more just the situation.
Roll diplomacy.
Put yourself in my shoes. If you were given a place like this to run and maintain, and you were given no resources to do so, other than, your own ability to pull yourself up. When I came here, one of the farms was on fire. You would have some level of frustration with whoever was in charge previously.
Let's go.
Wham.
Well, I've certainly seen your town in better shape in the past. Though the townsfolk seem to blame Regis for their thievery and ill management. Either way, as the liege lord of this town, you should have been more watchful for such theft. So, for that you do have my apologies, Leopold. Though, bad-mouthing your liege lord is a crime. One, that you are thankful to hold a position of nobility. You should know better, Leopold.
Well, you say that, but I just recently inherited all of this. I mean, if you were talking to my cousin, sure. But he kind of... Actually, I don't know. Do y'all know? Well, so the Valen family has held titles of this land as well as others in the past. A diminishing title, as one would say. And turns out, my line of the family was this one supposed to inherit it the whole time, and it wasn't until recently that I was made aware of that.
Yes, well, your family has been little known for some time.
And I've been a sailor for most of my life, and I'm just coming into all this stuff. So, look, I understand you can't make exceptions to certain degrees, but is some brevity to be allowed?
Maybe. We'll think for a moment. Turn to the table and reach for one of the bottles of wine. Would you like some, Leopold?
Sure.
He'll pour a glass for you and himself. Please have a seat.
Leopold will sit.
I'll offer you the glass. He'll take his own glass and begin sipping upon it. Will I be frank with you, Leopold?
Sure. You know what? Anything said in this room stays in this room.
I don't really care that you've been bad-mouthing House Marvellin. But there have been rumors about this town. And seeing you come into it, I have seen at least some semblance of life returning to this town that was, to be quite honest, something that we were likely soon to have to take control over, forcibly, from Regis. Our taxes have been light of late. So not only has Regis been stealing from your coffers, but ours as well.
Yeah, look around. There's at least, I think, 10,000 gold worth of stuff in here.
So,
the books told the big story.
I'll need to seed your books. Regis was making some story about them being in your old family keep.
Well, no, they're right here. Pulls out books.
Excellent. So regardless
None of
on...
the money we've recently got is documented on it, by the way.
Excellent. Regardless...
Just money spent toward adventurers and then the paying of the Herald's party.
Gotcha. Regardless of your bad-mouthing of my father, the town was on track to be visited at least in the near future. Though your bad-mouthing made it seem like you were the cause of this, not Regis. As you have only recently taken up ownership of the town. So, what is it that House Marvellin can assuage your discontent?
Well, just you and I speaking here. There's some things in the town that need help, but more importantly, I have some own hesitations of my own. Not that I would say no to service if called upon by your father or your family.
Such as?
Well, there's some rumors about your oldest brother. And some rumors of your youngest brother of dark magics, pacts made with things that dwell in other realms. I mean, I know you as someone of honor and nobility. Though, to be quite honest, some of the stories out here almost seem too good to be true. But it worries me as you know, as someone new of the new generation of leadership, and you know, with the rising tensions that we hear from the mainland, I want to make sure that there's security both for my people, to a great degree your people, but also the people of the island. And we need strength and leadership, and I'm just, to be honest, there is worry.
Well, I will not say that your worry goes unfounded. My brother Robert is certainly... well, something.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Robert is the older brother, for clarity.
Oh, never mind. Not shocked Pikachu. Everyone knows that he's a scoundrel.
Yes, everyone knows he's a scoundrel. Isaac, on the other hand... rumors are... as you well know, from the rumors about yourself, can say one thing and truly be another. Yes, he was sick as a boy. Yes, he was cured through magic. But the magic is not of any spell energy or necromantic nature. It was a relic acquired through a band of adventurers. Alas, those adventurers did end up eventually going bad, raiding and joining with those from Barud, but they had good intentions, at least first, and they were paid handsomely. Adventuring band?
Yes.
Known as the Lost Rights.
Not the Glistening Rug Brigade?
No, not the glistening... what?
Nothing, sorry. I'd recently hired some adventurers. I was just clarifying that it wasn't them.
Right, no. Not the Rug Brigade. Whatever that is. Either way, the rumors are brought about by these folk and their deeds gaining ill repute since then. Many believe that they brought about a curse from the Southlands. One that continues to curse our house. It is, well, as you can tell from Regis's runnings of this town, fallen on some bad times. But there's hope, at least, that my father will change things up with my brother. Really square him up and, have him toe the line, get his act together, as it were. If not, well, things might change, and worry not. At the very least, House Marvellin will keep its good name.
Do I feel like he's lying at all?
You have not triggered anything yet.
Okay.
And by that I mean I have not rolled secretly that would have been success for you.
Okay. What about So I have empathic telepathy, so I can sense his surface emotions, and then I could spin an action. I get a basic action to focus on their feelings.
Okay.
Am I getting any strange emotions as he talks about any of these people, or I brought up the fact that his stories seem super too clean?
In line with what would have been heard, his older brother Robert, you would have gotten. Well, let me just change that.
Angry.
There you go. So your notes have proper updates for you. His oldest brother, when he hears about him, he is what's the word for it? Embarrassed.
Okay.
For his youngest brother, there's actually a bit of annoyance there. When you bring up himself and about how he's too good. Well, when you have... Oh, wait, that was just your empath. Never mind. That was not you actually asking. Which you did ask, but, he didn't
Yeah, I
respond
did
to that
ask, so
one.
he can speak on it.
He didn't really respond to that one, though. What you're getting from that one, it's more of just like amusement. And regarding... Now, what was the last part of your question for his empathic look?
It was just those, kind of when he was talking about his brother, as well as, I guess the last part would be when he was talking about hoping that his father will set his oldest brother straight. Did I get any feeling from when he was talking about that?
Exasperated.
Okay. So he does not believe that it's going to happen.
Yeah. We all have different families. I'm sure you're aware.
Yes. As you can see, I've been saddled with this with little to no preparation or guide. So, right there with me.
Truly. I have heard that you have reclaimed your family estate, at least, from your townsfolk, though. That is good to hear.
Yeah, in fact, look, I feel like I can trust you, and I hope you feel like you can trust me too. And I really hope you don't share this too far, because people might see me as strange or odd. But I have, through some levels of manipulation, coercion, great deeds, become the chief of a kobold tribe. And they answer to me, and I have them working and serving to help generate resources for the town, which will equate in tax dollars for you, but it is a little bit shameful, to be quite honest. In certain circles.
Well, the kobold raiders have been causing some issue of late. In Oakenbrook, we have warrens to the south causing issues with our mines. So if you manage to convince them of, your rulership, perhaps there's more that you can do with ours.
I mean, I'm more than willing to give it a shot. I just, just don't let it spread too far, because I don't want your father or anyone to start thinking I'm some level of kook or eccentric, individual. An opportunity arose, and with the struggles I have here, I had to, make fish, make bait out of, the meal.
Yeah. We all understand a need for a tactical alliance. I'll keep it between us.
I appreciate that a lot.
I do think this clears up some of my concerns.
That's fantastic. Any others we need to go over?
Two other things on the agenda. Since I am here, my father has asked that I renew your family's oath as a vassal of House Marvellin.
Yeah. I did not see any documents of any old oaths or creeds.
Likely hidden away in Regis's cabinet or the like. But your family once swore an oath to our house, and since you are restored here as Lord Valen, well, the time has come to renew your oath and swear fealty to House Marvellin.
I see. Is this going to be a constricted ceremony? Do I need to go to the capital for this?
My eyes will bear witness.
Well, hold on there. I have some experience with oaths. And I know that if I swear this oath to you, an argument could be made by your brother that my oath is to you as House Marvellin's representative, not to your father or him, the heir.
Well, if you wish to ride back with us to Oakenvale, we can have the oath sworn there.
That might be good.
Sorry, Oakenbrook, sorry. Fable.
I am hesitant to swear that oath just in the presence of your father, because...
Well, my father and brothers are to make way Oakenbrook soon. Hence my suggestion.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was thinking we go all the way to the capital and have to swear it in front of the king so that he may be able to,
Well, there'll be time enough for that soon. But your vassalages is under House Marvellin.
I see. Well, I see no reason as to...
House Abere, well, they are distant, and while we all pay homage to them, as I said, you're a vassal of our house. The capital of the island of your kingdom is Pearlmark, and that is ruled by House Abere. And they are, like, the king, while you were, like, a noble lord.
Yeah. Question, DM, and maybe this is a knowledge and ability check. If I come about having a claim that supersedes that of both my liege lord that I swore vassalage to as well as another, does that release me from my oath? Because, I don't know if you remember this, I have paper and ink from the temple that is as old as House, what is his name? House Arctus, or Arturus, who was once the king before Abere, or their family was the family that controlled the thing before Abere. And so one of my long-term plans was to fabricate a claim that I was a part of that family.
Yeah. You can roll me a nobility check, knowledge nobility.
I will do that. Leopold's just making sure he has loopholes.
Alright, 23 knowledge nobility?
Yeah.
Alright. With your knowledge of the, succession and, ways to the throne and things of that nature, if you were a part of House Arturus, the former king of your kingdom, it is... You would have a claim to the throne of Artusa, which is name of your kingdom. Would that be a solid claim? Probably not, but you would have a
claim. As solid as
claim.
I can build it on the foundation of
Yeah.
sand.
It might allow you to break away from your vassalage if you were to become the king of the island. Because obviously you become king, then everyone will be swearing fealty to you. So it really just depends on what happens. However, being that is a pretty ancient noble house, while they were the old lords and the old king of Artusa, there will likely be a war involved.
Yeah, of course. It's just, I'm thinking that, Crusader King's mindset of, I need documents to fabricate my claim.
Yeah. That would definitely, at the very least, get you some allies. Right now, if you were like, I'm High King of Artusa, you'd probably be laughed at. But with those documents, if you're able to forge them in a way that you are like the long-lost son of first grandson or grandson or whatever of Arcturus, some noble houses would probably flock to you, especially those that disfavor your liege, your king of House Aberret.
Understood. All right. Leopold will stand and bow and do whatever Doravonian salute is required for this and be, I, Leopold Valen, head of House Valen, swear fealty to you, Aris Marvalen, of House Marvalen, as a vassal, to serve as my liege lord, requests to defend the people of his land, and to serve in the responsibilities of my appointment, till the day I die and my family is no more.
Very good.
I thought I would save us the trip.
As you wish. No, I'll certainly make my father happy, knowing that the rumors have been quelled.
You did say something about taxes being light. How light are we talking? Because maybe I can... As part of becoming chief of a kobold tribe, turns out their raiding has been somewhat lucrative, and I would love to, make sure I'm paying back what is owed. Also, maybe start off on the right foot.
Yes, well, the past month has been about 20% light,
Okay.
give or take.
Numerically, how much gold or platinum is that?
Let's see here for the village. You guys should be at this much, right? Pretty sure. Just pulling up. Let's see here. Google Sheets, villages. Oh, Banana didn't have it there. Okay. I'll have to grab that. Let's see. If I remember correctly, being that your place is considered effectively a hamlet, pretty light, you'd be looking at a tax ratio of population times that. Okay.
Look, guys, we may do a lot of trolling, but we will never troll the IRS.
Yeah, you just gotta dismantle it from the inside of the admin.
Yeah.
You are light by about 240 gold.
I see. Well, I mean, after you look through our books, you'll see that we're not too heavy-handed, but that seems reasonable. Here's 500. both cover this and to make up for the late payment and, whatnot. A gift to show my appreciation of this appointment.
Very good.
A dowry of fealty.
We'll give you a nod. It's good to see House Valen keeps to its oaths.
Of course.
Very well. There is one other matter at hand.
Pays him 500 gold from our 63,000 that we have. By the way.
That's an adventurer fund. It's non-taxable.
No.
You say this.
I'm not telling him that we have 63,000 squirreled away.
There is the final matter at hand.
Uh-huh.
There is a ball to be held. Hosted, of course, by House Marvellin at our keep. And you are formally invited. Perhaps you can find yourself a wife. As he will look around and notice that you lack one.
Well, we could only be so lucky. But truthfully, look around you. You'd have to be a certain special type of woman to want to come live here from the courtly stations that they typically reside.
Well, from what I recall and what we spoke of just moments ago, you have restored your ancestral estate.
Yeah, if you want to, we should swing by on our way back to Oaken Vale. You can get a look of it yourself and tell me what you think.
Very well. Wouldn't mind a
Is it
trip through
quite
the
a-
woods.
Yeah, quite a defensible position.
Perhaps you can show me a good place to go hunting. Find some wild boar, perhaps a drake or two. If you know
we
you're
do have
feeling
a
spicy.
we did recently have some the glistening Brug Brigade. They just recently killed an Inculet in Cuddless, so
Whoa.
if you,
Perhaps a band that I should look into then if they're killing such a vile beast.
yeah, they are they have set up semi-permanent residence here, but should you wish to hire them, I see it as a favor from me.
Noted.
Yeah, let's head to the estate, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind camping on the road one night.
No, not at all. First though, you'll reach into his belt pouch and pull out a letter for you. The invitation.
Yes, of course.
Regis, hearing you guys approach the door, will open it and then down the stairs.
All right, Harold. Let's make our way to the estate. We'll be sleeping there tonight before heading to Oakenhurst and catching up with your friends.
Yes, my lord. I was just talking to Marcus here about how once the potato peel is nice and crispy in the fire, it's time to take it out.
You know, I'd always had issues properly boiling and mashing potatoes. I never thought about frying it, baking it.
Yes, it gets quite nice, steamy inside the potato if you keep the skin intact.
I'll have to fix that for my lord. He's always questioning my cooking, you know. Appreciate the tip.
Sorry, my lord. What was it you were saying?
To the estate. Lord Marvellin would like to see it, since it's been reclaimed, as word has been spread.
I see, my lord. This is we have yet to see what they've done with the place, so this would be a surprise for many.
Yes.
Alright. They will mount up and follow you out of the inner courtyard of Regis's abode, or really your abode. As you guys get to there, however, and begin making your way out of town, we will return back to the road.
Where nothing bad happens.
Nothing bad ever happens.
Road again.
Wait, we should stop by the farm instead and sleep there. I'd rather sleep in a barn than on the road if we can.
All right, spending the hour or 2 hours of travel to reach the farm. You guys would eventually find night beginning to fall, reaching Hillock Farm. This vast fields of barley and some seems a bit onions and cabbages, and you would see a large farmhouse with a couple grain silos and even a mill. Prodding your way forward as you walk along the road, making your way for the door, you would find there are a few folk just sitting upon the porch, sitting upon a rocking chair as you get closer. A halfling man who seems to have a big set of heavy graying mutton chop whiskers, alongside a younger halfling man. His whiskers, however, are not quite as bushy and do hold a brighter blonde color to them, less graying and silvery. Hey, travelers, find yourself lost, friend, or just looking to buy some local produce?
Do y'all have any horses for sale?
Horses, yeah. Well, we might have a few. Most are working horses, I'm afraid, but, well, old Bessie just had a couple fowls, so I'm sure we can part with a few of them. Not the fowls, those are still quite young, but, yeah. The older,
Younger horses.
Exactly. Oh, I suppose we could sell you off a couple draft horses if you'd be needing something of that sort.
I mean, honestly, that might be good for the town.
Well, if you'd be interested, what do you think the going rate is for draft horses, Billy? He'll look to the other halfling, the younger one. Well, Pa. I suspect about 100 gold for 2 horses. Well, that does sound about right. 100 gold if you're wishing for 2 of our fine horses here.
He will sort of nudge Cormac or Chimes. Are you better at appraising? I've never really been to market for like anything else other than magical supplies, to be honest.
Let me I guess can I roll like knowledge nature something to see if these horses are like worth 100 gold?
Be appraised.
If they're in good health, at
Be
least.
appraised. Do that.
Oh, appraise?
Appraise.
Fuck.
Bribsy, you got an appraise?
That skill's out of my wheelhouse. I mean, I can.
I do not. I used to go purchase things for my mother when I was a young child, but that's the most I've had. I'm not very good with money. I did try to make that clear.
All right. I'll
I mean,
Hmm.
let me think about this.
13. Does that seem like a good price
It seems
for
great.
these
You're gonna be
horses?
charging me more.
Well, for Chime, it seems like that's an amazing deal. He's practically giving him away. For Jermaine, price wise, perhaps it's a little bit more than they're worth, but not by too much. Perhaps they're including like a fee for taxes or something.
Okay. Well, there's 2 draft horses, and then you said you had a couple of, sort of fresh horses, was it? Just, what are they, a year old, too?
Oh, about 6 months, quite fresh. Just still skipping around, getting used to their legs.
Do you have any not fresh horses? The decaying kind.
Horse corpses?
I mean, that would
Is that what
do,
you're
would it
asking?
not?
Oh.
Uh,
Well,
Don't have any,
he's a mage, so perhaps you've had any recently deceased horses, or even horse burials? I don't know how. Actually, how accepted is necromancy in this setting? I'm sorry.
Are you from this setting? Like this country?
My character is from the mainland.
Gotcha. Roll me a local check. Knowledge local.
I do not have knowledge local
Well,
as an expertise.
you can roll me a intelligence check using your lore in Daravonia, which you should have. I think that you're from the mainland.
Yeah.
Some kingdoms
Practically
do accept
given.
it.
Yeah.
You're not sure if Artusa does, but considering you have not seen any undead just working the fields or anything like that, probably not accepted.
I think they might frown upon that thing of whatever. But if you are not against us, perhaps using animal materials for, casting a couple of spells that are for our gain as adventurers.
We're not about that kind of magic mumbo jumbo, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Forget I said anything. Perhaps if you throw in that young 6-month-old horse, I'd give you the 100.
No, can't do that. No.
100. 110?
No. That's the next generation. Gotta keep them in the family.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're part of Bessie. Been working this farm, and her mother's been working this farm, and her mother's been working this farm. Can't change out of that.
Well, Cormac, give him the gold.
100 gold for 2, are you certain?
Unless anyone else has any objections, I think we can declare our business finished here, and perhaps we could stay the night, as we are, we don't want to be on the road during the dangers of the nighttime.
Roll
Right?
diplomacy.
Oh, goodness. Really got the best the best person doing it here. I am suddenly alone. All right, let's do this.
Fellowship of 7. Oh no. Oh well.
Oh my god! 17.
Well, we have heard tale of a manticore, and the area wouldn't do to keep you fine folk out and about. Unless you're, you said you're adventurers. If you could go, kill it, I'm sure the lord down south in Oakenbrook would pay handsomely for it.
Indeed,
we
but
can-
part of we're half of the party. We have others coming. We just
Well, you certainly can spend the night in the barn. Well, Billy, you go show them to it. Certainly, Pa. So the younger halfling will hop up from the rocking chair. Long thing of wheat grass in their mouth. They kind of spit it out and go down a dirt path. Right this way. It's a pretty sizable barn. Should keep you all nice and safe and warm.
thank you kindly. Your name?
Billy.
I am
Billy Hillick.
I'm Jermaine. Yes, Ordog from the mainland. We're just seeing about all the dangerous things happening, just adventuring, Usually there's somebody else who runs things, but you do what you can.
Well, we all do what we can in the world. So, all got those that we work for, too. Either way, here's the barn. Just don't mind the sheep. And, be cozy enough.
Thank you. And I suppose when we go later on, we'll collect those draft horses. If you could maybe
Yeah, we'll have them
prepare
all
them.
prepared for you in the morning.
Of course. Thank you.
You been needing saddles for them, too?
Yes, I'd
Hi.
assumed that was part of the 100.
Well, we assumed, but, in case it wasn't, we might have given some back.
Of course. Thank you.
Alright, well, rest well and speak with you in the morning. Alright.
Why am I sweating?
As the four of you find yourselves within one of the barns of Hillock Farm, there are about 6 sheep in here who are making it very friendly. Very, very friendly. Nudging up you guys and chewing on your clothes. They're quite warm. You don't think you're going to be cold?
Don't eat my coat, you bastard.
Ah.
Tram will sleep hugging a sheep.
Excellent. All right. You guys are able to long rest without issue as you are under the protection of Hillock Farm. Back in town, you guys up north from the Lord's party are making your way to the estate, yes?
Yeah, by Harold's Road,
All right.
so we can pass his potato farm and he can talk about it.
All right. 8 miles to get to there, which puts you guys... you guys would make your way to House Valen by the end of the day. But you guys would pass by Harold's Potato Farm if you'd like to talk about it.
And here you see, we've been putting together a fine farm for the Lord. And it's for growing potatoes, and as you see, we're considering making a fine beverage from them. It's a known fact, you could distill potato juice and make a fine alcohol.
Oh. That is certainly a curious invention of yours. I've heard tale of a similar drink from the Southlands. And a few from a bit further east of here in Barovia. Or Barusia, sorry. I was thinking about my cousin's land. Not say Barovia.
Where am I?
Where am I? I'm in
What year is it?
danger. Yeah. Same thing, basically. Barusia. Well, curious though. It is certainly a nice beginnings of a farm. It's a curious invention there, too. Is that some form of a till? Or, no, a plow?
Yes, with greater strength, you have greater ability to break the soil, and breaking up the underlying root structure is good for new growth.
Curious. Well, might see about buying some from you in the future. You wouldn't mind. Get our
Of
farmer
course.
set proper with it. Well, we'll have to gather some of your potatoes next harvest when they're ready. See about,
Bring you the finest harvest.
Excellent. I do enjoy a good potato cake, as Marcus well knows. Yes, my lord, I'm still working on it, though. Hopefully I'll get it this time. Yes.
Marcus, if you need any tips, I'm a pleasure to help.
Certainly. When your lord's estate, we can work the kitchen and work it out.
Yeah, the kitchen.
Alright, I'm gonna copy your tokens over as we go to the ruins of House Valen.
As we get close, I will whistle a signal in Thieves' Cant to hide.
Alright, and who are you whistling that
Because
to?
I remembered that the guards that I sent may be here.
Alright. Well, as you push your way up the road, finding the ruins of House Valen, this map is built in, and I have not updated it yet with the updates, but the rubbled walls would be gone. They have been restored to an actual standing wall instead of, broken open to the elements. The gate has been restored and put back on its hinges. And you can see from Map Explorer. There we go. It seems there have been some boards placed up to cover the holes here while the kobolds are working on getting that repaired. In fact, as you're looking about the area, it seems to be in much better condition than it was when you left.
Oh, wow.
Still, lacking furnishings and the like, but, it's doing better.
Harold, it actually looks not as bad as I expected.
I'm very surprised, my lord.
With this, the kobold here, hearing the approach and hearing the call of one of the kobold sentries upon the wall, which they have now repaired, so they'd be sentries upon the wall. Let me just go put it here. Yeah. Go. The doors would open and Crack would run forward. Ah! My lord!
Yes, Crack?
We made a lot of progress.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
tell.
progress.
Y'all have done great.
Yes. Those folks you sent up here, they're really busy.
Oh, the ones that came up earlier today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to disturb their work. Me and, this is, Lord Aris Marvalen.
Hi. Greetings.
I don't want to disturb y'all as at work. We're just going to be camping here for the night, so if y'all could just make some space for us in the main tower. The guys that came to help and visit, Just let them know that, if they could just stay out of our way while we're here and keep busy, but don't work themselves too hard.
Okay, can do. Something notable though, my lord.
Yeah.
He'll start jumping up, trying to reach you.
I will climb down to help him.
He'll whisper.
Yes,
He'll
yes,
climb up your shoulder and whisper into your ear.
Lord. There's, sightings of monsters in the river. They've been getting closer to the keep.
Oh. Honestly, that's not that bad.
Oh, we were worried. We thought they were gonna break things down again.
I mean, they might.
We set up traps. Should we disarm them?
No, I think that'd be fine. Just make sure we don't step on them or any of our friends.
Okay, we'll disarm the ones at the gate. And at the door.
Yeah, and then you can rearm
and at the
them.
window.
Yeah.
And at the other window.
Well, only after we get in, then you can rearm them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we disarm them when you wake up?
When we leave, yes.
Okay. Got it, my lord. When you leave. Okay.
When I'm
We'll hop
after
down.
we left, you can arm them again.
We'll hop down. He'll skitter
So-
forward.
Aris, you were talking about a hunt. We might be in for a lively night, depending on how things go. Seems like there was creatures seen in the river nearby, so we set up some traps to deter them. But
How fortuitous.
yeah, hope you sleep light and look forward to some fun.
Yes, a morning hunt will do us well. See what local ventures you have out here. I'm afraid the Riddlewood has grown stale of late.
That's a shame to hear. I mean, I thought the fairies and the druids would, or the fae and the druids would keep. You
Oh,
busy.
it's just boring. The things there that are huntable. It's such the same now. You always find the same deer, the same bear. And, well, yes, there are dryads and nymphs and the like there. We have an understanding, them and I. I don't hunt them, and they don't hurt myself or my entourage.
Oh, I see. Well, next time we're heading by, it'd be nice to get an introduction to the fairies and dryads, so I don't get hurt either. But I mean, if you ever want to come up this way and hunt, I mean, feel free.
I'll certainly take you up on that offer. Stay at your keep. Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean,
You
say that now.
that's under construction.
Yeah.
By the way, let us ride on in.
Yeah. You can stay here as much as you want. Maybe they'll pay. Wait, as he says that, Leopold has the brilliant idea. If the guy likes to come stay here, he'll start bringing stuff to make his stay better, therefore furnishing it for me.
All right.
This is a great hunting location.
Come on down to Leopold's Hunting Lodge. It's got everything.
They'll move to stable their horses in the stables. And we'll set off to go and retire for the evening. I should have done this in the DM view so I didn't have to worry about vision. But it's okay.
Well, Harold, looks like we're in for it tonight, so sleep ready.
Right then. Would your servants have a bed drawn up for myself and my guards?
Let's go inside and I'll show you the accommodations and we'll get an answer then.
Alright.
By the way, Roka, he was living in this building.
No, he's dead. He just used to live. He lived in this building.
Yes, and we murdered him, and that's why you have your estate back.
Yeah. As you can see, accommodations are quite sparse.
Yes.
It is considerably rustic.
Well, at least you're floor above has some more beds of a finer sort. Marcus and Regis can take these. Oh, you're taking the... Oh, that makes sense. My apologies, I just assumed.
No. You can sleep down there if you want. That's fine. I honestly don't care. I'm used to sleeping on a ship or under the stars, so...
Well, by all means, you are the lord of this estate. It wouldn't do if I were to use it. It is your bed, after all. I will sleep with my soldiers up here.
Let's be honest. We'll be quite honest with you. I actually haven't slept in that bed yet, so I'll let you take the first crack at it. See if it's any good. You can tell me how you think.
I will let you know if it is moth-eaten or worthy of a lord.
There you go.
He will go downstairs. Smells like kobold. All these beds smell like kobold. Alright. As you set up for the evening within House Valen's formerly ruined estate, now under construction.
Moderately ruined.
Moderately ruined, yes. You would be able to achieve a long rest without issue. So, the party is split in two. Oh no!
But we're all sleeping and looking at the same stars, and Leopold starts to sing, "Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight."
Yes. Sure. So a long rest can be achieved without issue, as we will continue with the party heading to Oakenbrook. A long rest achieved, you all would wake from your slumber, would meet up with the sound of a crowing rooster, and the sound of knocking upon the barn door, swiftly followed by being opened, and the sheep all trundling off out into the field to graze. It is quite the awakening. But you would see Billy is there. Ah, you're awake. Good. Got your horses here. Got Philip and Jesse. You should do just fine.
Tell me, good sir, have you heard anything on the road these days?
Well, let me take a look at my memory banks and see what my knowledge check tells me.
Oh my god, we're in Westworld. Ugh.
Let's see here. Where's your sheet? Basic farmer. Stat sheet in the bestiary. Humanoid. Civilian. There we go. Well, I heard about the Manticore flying on by. That's been causing some concern of late. We also have, let's just say, he's gonna look you up and down, then look over at Cormac and look back at you. I have heard tale of a local graveyard, not too far from here, just along the lakes. Well, not exactly the edge of it, but a little bit in the forest there. Said to be haunted. Spirits can be seen across the lake. We often see them every now and then where we're marching our horses down there. Some of the cattle on occasion. Getting them a good drink. Local walkabout, as it were.
You know, we've recently laid a few spirits to rest ourselves. It's more.
Oh, well, that's certainly much less worrisome then. Yeah, no, there's a graveyard over there. It's pretty haunted.
Oh, very haunted, you say?
Yes. Yes. Super haunted.
Do you have any interest in unhaunting it?
Well, it certainly would make our horses less scared as they look at it. Well, do you have a map?
Oh, yes. Tribal powder pockets. Actually, do you carry the map, Jermaine? Carries the map, actually.
I definitely have like scribe and paper, and I would probably be holding the map. I just haven't gotten to updating all of the items on the new character sheet, or rather the character Excel sheet, Google sheet. But I would have a map on me with quill and ink.
Excellent. Well, let me just see if I can't mark it on over there. Let's see here. Alright, there it is. Renamed it to the name that it's called. I don't know much about it myself, but I know it's a pretty spooky graveyard, and, well, see the ghosts every now and then, and I heard that there's some pretty notable tombs there, too. I don't travel a lot. I'm not one for adventure, but my pa, he's talked about it on occasion. There you are. Just, right on over there.
Thank you.
Curious.
Anyways, that's about much what I've been hearing. Honestly, I just kind of keep to myself. Just stick to my plants, you know?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the Manticore is dead.
Oh, that's wonderful. I was getting really worried for Bessie. Well, that's certainly good. That's wonderful.
You have, the new Lord Valen to thank for putting out mercenaries to deal with that.
Oh, that's good. I've heard bad things about Valen. Oh, that's good.
Well, it's hard to judge a new lord.
That's certainly true. Some can be right bastards, you know?
Yes. Well, let's hope that there's
Oh,
not
don't tell, you know, don't. I didn't say that.
Trying to smile. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, here's Philip and Jesse for you. Got a couple days worth of feed in their saddlebags in there for you too. Saddles all equipped and you're ready to go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, much obliged. Did we already pay the lump sum?
Yes. You
Okay,
gave
excellent.
them the money.
I thought I had, I just couldn't remember.
Alright. Well, safe travels and I don't know where you're going. Keep your eyes to the skies or nose to the ground.
Are you happy here, little Billy?
Oh, I like my farm. Yeah. You know,
Is this what you want to do with your life?
what else is there to do?
You be an adventurer?
Oh, that's way too scary for me. Oh, I'd die fright.
We have a troop of goblins who did amazing feats that are just around your size.
Oh, goblins? Oh, oh no. I think I'm stick with my potatoes and carrots and barley and sheep and stuff.
Well, if you ever feel like farming up north, I believe there's a new potato farm that needs help.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. But I think when my pa retires, I'll be taking over Hillock, so maybe we'll expand, who knows?
Maybe you're... I don't want to make this sound ominous. This farm is a bit away from the city.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of the major sources of food and grain and whatnot. It's gonna be decently far enough away with all the livestock and lands that we need to be able to till the earth and harvest our crops.
Yeah, I just mean if something bad were to happen,
Something bad going to happen?
I don't know.
Something bad were to happen, this just strokes his giant earth hammer.
I'm gonna roll a
Shame.
sense motive check on you.
Oh, we've just been dealing with a great many troubles in the time, and solving them to some degree. But well, we're armed, traveled on the road.
Roll me a roll me a diplomacy
Why are you
check
scaring
or
this
bluff.
man?
Depending on what you're doing to him.
Well,
Yeah, tell
he's
us what you're
genuinely
doing.
worried about the primal energies that he felt earlier.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy. So I'm currently wearing the ring. So this is gonna be at a 2. It's gonna 3, or actually
What is your intention with your words, Chime?
I'm just helping Harold avoid a bad outcome.
Gotcha. Roll me a diplomacy to assist.
it's not gonna matter, bud.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just okay. Let me just say it straight here. I am not a magic caster like these idiots. I am good with the primal forces of nature. Some would liken me to probably more like a druid of sorts. And I'm sensing a lot of energy that way.
Look towards the forest. Oh. That's not good.
And it's about like you ever have one of your silos get so much it feels like it's gonna spill out?
Yeah, no, we have that often actually.
And that's exactly what it's like over there. Is it feels like it's building up,
Oh,
and it's probably gonna reach out.
well, wouldn't happen to ask the guards to go investigate that, would you? Oh, wait, you were adventurers, you said that, right. Can you check it out for us?
I mean, we don't work for charity.
I'm sure, Klaus Marvell and the local lord would pay handsomely if, his force is about to go kaboom.
How about this? We'll stick. If you allow us room and board for one more night, we are waiting on some friends.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Then maybe we will discuss it with the friends that come in, and we will work it out, and we can work out some sort of plan. Because I believe our friends are speaking with one of the more villains.
Certainly be helpful, and yeah, okay, sure. You can spend an extra night.
Okay. You guys okay with this?
Are you saying we'd stay the whole day here then?
Yeah, I mean, we can read or until they catch up.
I think that's the idea, right? Because Leopold's eventually supposed to come back.
Would he think to stop at a local farm?
I mean, we're not that far from the main road, I believe.
I mean, I think this is off the main road.
You guys can see the road from where you're at.
Yeah, because obviously they have to have grain shipments going in and out, so the road's more than likely going through.
I'll just wait outside, I suppose.
I can show you some cool tricks I learned.
Oh, wonderful.
All right. So you guys are choosing to take a day of downtime.
Downtime day.
Oh, actually, that's not the worst. Do any of us are we particularly trained or practiced with essences of various kinds?
Essence in what way?
I've been a little curious about a new spell I've been trying to figure out, but I would require the essence of, well, one of these equestrian creatures. If we could fashion that into some sort of magical focus, I might be able to solve some of our problems with speed. Well, for the long term.
Hey DM, I'm trained in Harvest Essence. And how would I harvest essence from an equestrian creature?
You can get them to. You can kill it,
And you
or
find it in
you
the
get it to agree to a pact or whatever.
So, yes.
Not putting on any gloves.
Killing the equestrian creature and harvesting its spirit would be the easiest way to harvest an equestrian creature's essence. Outside of that, one could try to make a pact with it, as Chime was saying, through ritualism and binding. It's also possible that you could find essences of equestrian entities through certain reagents. It's also possible that you could do it through some magical spells to trigger access to their spirit without killing the creature.
Alright, Chime, perhaps you could create a pact with draft horses. That's such a dumb idea.
You want
It just
me
sounds so dumb.
to form a pact with our new horses? Sure, I'll do that.
He's gonna be linked to the horse.
Well, she's the new horse lord, horse queen. What do
Yes.
you prefer?
Wait, are you
Yeah,
sure you want to be linked to the horses? I mean, we can find other creatures.
I
We
mean,
got
it's
time.
not permanent, probably.
I'm just asking to get some of the essence, whatever.
Yeah, it's like communing with nature or spirits or
whatever
whatever.
you
Trying
That's
to
the
draw the
permanent.
essence out of a horse?
Kind of
We did.
guys.
Hey, Buster, you're on the other side of the island. You stay out of this.
I really prefer them to be better horses.
Being trained in binding, would I know how permanent this is?
Well, if you're just trying to make basically a deal with the horse to gain its essence so you can call its spirit, it is not like making a pact with the devil or anything like that. It's more of like, hey, can I call upon your horsey spirit? I guess it's hard to say it.
Can I draw upon your connection to the horse force?
Exactly, the horse force. So yeah, there is a way to bind it as a summon that is different than binding it for its essence. And that would be much more permanent.
To get it to agree to use its name and likeness and promotional means.
Yeah.
It's
The idea is that Cormac is trying to use, I think, equestrian stuff for necromantic horse type.
I mean, that could be the
Steve,
case if we just killed it and used the corpse, and maybe we could do something like that. I'm just trying to use Conjure Simple Beast.
Yeah, Conjure Simple Beast
Conjure
requires
Simple
a
Beast.
horse totem, which is requiring their essence, and this would be pretty easy. So it would just require a binding and ritualism
easy.
check. And the horse
Hey,
will allow you to
Depends
harvest it.
on who.
So what you're saying is we don't have to create a whole cultish sacrificial circle in front of this farm and spook these people?
Well, I mean, that would be
normal?
easier to harvest the essence, but
I mean, I can make walls for you guys if you want us to be doing that.
while you guys
if we're
plot
doing
about ritually sacrificing or not ritually sacrificing a horse, we're going to move back to the keep where Leopold wakens.
I feel that somewhere in the world, at the fringe of my realm, someone is trying to harvest the essence of a horse. When they could probably just jerk it off or something.
Wow.
You really held that in
Yeah.
long, didn't you, bud?
Look, you're harvesting the essence of a horse, guys. What else are y'all talking about?
The spiritual essence.
Sure.
Anyways, you would wake up with
The essence of freedom.
2 guards, with Marcus already having been working with Harold for a little bit now on how to make breakfast. So I fit them into a patty and then I fry them.
So you don't make sure they don't stick to the pan. It's you gotta keep the temperature just right.
Oh, how do I do that?
Well, you don't just stick it in there. Let me take. Let me show you.
Pull me a cook check.
Cook.
I believe there's a craft skill for it.
Yeah, find that on the adventuring.
I am trained in cooking, so.
Yeah.
He's chef. He's gardener. He's barbarian. What more could you want?
So I think this is under crafting. Is it under crafting?
It's a crafting skill, yeah. Craft cooking.
Okay. That's not correct, but it is shit. I do have a +7.
So a 12. Okay. I see. So you put the butter in first and then the potato. After letting the butter slide around a bit.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're understanding, Marcus. This is brilliant.
Right. And what do you do with the leek?
Well, you can steam it or you can fry it. Depends on what kind of crispy you're looking.
I always just steam things, so let's try frying it. You guys would awaken and find Regis and Aorus make their way out of the central tower. Smells like breakfast is a-cooking. How goes it, Marcus? Harold?
It's going quite well, my lord. Just almost ready.
Good. Well, I'll go get my daily stretches in while you finish up. You coming, Regis? Yes, my lord. You'll go out here and start doing jumping jacks. And Regis will start counting for him.
Leopold will look for the guards that are here to see if he can talk to them while everyone's distracted.
Right, looking around, you would notice through the arrow slit here some figures off in the back end of the woods where there's some tents set up. Go grab those folk from your village map.
I will go to the arrow slit and talk. Guys, can you hear me, guys?
My lord! You'll see them, kind of trundle out of their tents or off the campfire they have set up and make their way towards you. My lord, why are you here, my lord? You told us to hide out. Is it all clear?
Yeah. Oh, kind of. So he's here. He wanted to see the estate because he thought it was more done than it was. So we came here, and I'm trying to get him to leave. He said that he wanted to maybe go on a morning hunt to look for the things that are in the river. Did y'all hear or see anything about the monsters in the nearby?
I haven't seen anything, but we did hear some weird splashing and screeches in the night.
Which direction? Because I kind of just want him to go hunt it and leave.
Oh, southwest of you, lord.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Just be careful, because I think once we leave, Crack was going to put the traps back, so just be mindful of that.
Right. Okay, we'll let them know.
Okay. You guys have fun camping out. Sorry about this again. Just, y'all could go back to town once we're gone. There's supposedly this ball coming up, and I'm going to be getting him back to his town so he doesn't bother us anymore.
Right, okay. Sounds good, my lord. Just, bunker down here. Until it's safe.
Thanks for the good work you guys are doing. Really appreciate y'all.
Of course. Thanks for the pay.
Yep.
Alright. 72.
Oh,
73. 74. 75. He's doing jumping jacks. Ah,
Wait.
Leopold, would you mind joining us?
Sure. I just wanted to let you know
29.
that, you don't have to keep count for me, Regis. I can count in my head. As he does jump jacks. So I was talking to my scouts, and they said that they saw the splashes and heard noises to the south of us. So
Oh,
southeast, I
excellent.
believe.
We'll have
So I
to
say-
gather up and... You have a good boar spear on hand? Do we know what it is?
No, probably something in the water.
Water-based. Right. Well,
But regardless, I say we hunt it, and we take it back to your town to enjoy together.
an excellent idea, then. Well, suppose, after breakfast, we head out.
Yeah, you could sleep in better accommodations too, probably.
That would, not gonna lie, it smells a bit like kobold.
Yeah, everything does.
Surprisingly, though, it is still quite a nice bed, other than the smell. Yeah, I feel quite well rested. It's a high-quality bed.
Oh, wow. Good thing, man. I am giving him all the props right now of, having a nice bed and paying him too much money.
Well then,
This is a
Yeah.
masterwork bet.
we...
It's,
99, 100. Go get some breakfast. Ah, there we are. Nothing like a good sweat before eating. Anyways, if we don't have a boar spear on hand, we'll suppose I'll just have to use my sword.
that should be fine.
Ah! Marcus, Harold, how goes breakfast? Smells as if there's some nice, juicy leeks in there.
Yes, we might have made the fire a bit too warm and be a bit crispy, but
Ah, well, no matter. Nothing with a bit of ash and charcoal for your breakfasts. That's a bit of cleaning for the teeth and all that. Appreciate the effort, at least. Come, to sit by the fire. Well, it's actually a bit better than I'm used to, Marcus. Well done. Learn more from Harold. Marcus looks very prideful. I tried my best, my lord. And it shows, Marcus. Anyways, Harold, you are quite a unique individual. Tell me about yourself. Not often we see an elephant in these lands, nor one that can speak.
well, my lord, it's what would you like to know? It's
Where do you come from?
journey. Well, I've been traveling the coast down from Eldaria.
Ah, Eldarian. Strange. Didn't know they had elephants there, but I suppose with the bordering regions, it does make sense. Some might have traveled along, probably some from our Logan jungles at least, or... What part of a circus were you?
Well, no, originally I'm from a Velogish descent, but I spent most of
that
my
makes
time
sense.
among Eldaria, and it was not quite to my taste. I decided to travel southwards into Daravonia and perhaps spread my expertise of such fine farmland.
Well, your farming work did show promise, as has that plow. And tell me, how have you came about the service of Lord Valen?
It's quite a complicated story, my lord. It's
Well, we have some travel to the river, I suppose, and breakfast is still warm.
Yes, so perhaps a bit embarrassing, but I wish to find a place where I could assist in the best way possible, and I looked for somewhere that was. Apologies, Lord Verlin, but I was looking for somewhere that needed the help.
Looks at Leopold.
Well, as we found out, Regis did have the town in quite disrepair. Makes sense, of course. A shame you didn't come to our house. Would have done wonders with your skill. Nevertheless, it is good to have allies of such skill as well.
Yes, originally I was hired as a botanist. That was my main calling, and everything else is is incidental to my skill.
Truly. Well, perhaps our herbologist back. Well, maybe. Well, I'm not sure if you could really fit in there. Maybe I can get. We'll talk on it. Either way,
Indeed, my lord.
let us get to the hunt. Unless you have some tales of your exploits upon the high seas, Leopold. Thrall us with your most glorious hijinks upon.
No, well, nothing too exciting. Just spent a lot of time sailing, fishing, and trying to dodge Vikings.
Truly. You Kaja are quite a fearsome lot, and their skills at the sea are unmatched, so I hear. Though, we have yet to meet our liege High King.
That is true.
Abaret and their ships. Did you sail with them, or just by your lonesome?
We maintained. So, like the story said, my brother's side of the family inherited the lineage, and we were given a few small fishing vessels to maintain a modest livelihood with, and we were quite fortunate with most of our, always seemed to have a good tide or a good haul, so we did quite moderately well for ourselves for our station, but it was mostly just fishing.
I see. Well, perhaps more in the future. Wouldn't do for just a fisherman. Though your folk have been more tied to fishermen, fishery. Not quite sure what the term is, to be honest, but your people have been known for it, so it does make sense.
Yes, it was something of within our blood, I would say. Enough of the past. Let's think to the future.
Yes, to the hunt, to the river then, and find what beast might dwell there. Alright.
Yes.
To the world map, as you guys will push south to the river. I will need a survival check to determine if you can find the beast. Who would like to roll it?
Are you good at those?
I am.
Sniff them out.
Yeah.
What if we chase the beast all the way to Hillock Farm?
Alright. Harold, as you begin to scuffle around the river's edge, you begin to see signs of shed reptilian skin, and you think you've picked up a trail. A bit further downriver, up the hills and deeper into the forest, it seems the tracks lead. You guys push up, traveling about an hour upriver, pushing forward, and you do see across the way a familiar cave, but you also see up ahead a strange creature. I will provide you guys a description.
Oh no. Armine!
As you are looking along the river's bank, you see 4 of these entities. Reptilian forms with draconic snouts. Strange, deep yellow eyes that seem to flicker with a uncanny intelligence. The creatures bear with them a serpentine lower body and a pair of wyvern-like hands with vicious-looking claws upon them. Their fangs seem to drip with a venom as they seem to be ripping at a deer that the group of them has felled. With this, Lord Aorus would speak up, dismounting. Ah, Tasselworms. A fine hunt indeed. Your forest is bountiful, Lord Valen. How should we approach? This is your woods. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure. May I ask what you and your companion's specialties are?
My knights are guards at focus, but they are skilled at arm and armor. They are best suited for keeping us protected from would-be lethal blows.
I see. Okay. How about this? I will provide a distraction with Harold here. You can sneak around or sneak into an advantageous position to come upon them from the side or behind or whatever. Upon the point that they wish to attack.
A clever plan. I think it could work. So, give us the signal, Aqua, and we shall hunt. You see Regis kind of rub his chin at that signal. Right then, we'll lay in wait, ready for you. And the 3 of them will push onto some high boulders, kind of close to the entrance to the river scale kobold mine.
My headset died right as you said the signal. What was the signal?
Aqua!
Okay.
Aqua! As he will hide behind some boulders with his companions, waiting for the signal, which is coincidentally closer to the entrance to the river scale kobold mine.
I will. Harold, what do you know of Tasselworms? Where is Jermaine and Chime and everyone when I need them?
Just one moment, my lord. Let me
Knowledge Arcana to learn about Tasselworms.
Well, it's awfully unfortunate. This is perhaps a more magical creature than my expertise.
I sense a problem I could roll low at.
Just out of curiosity, roll me a knowledge check as your main, just to see what you would have got if you were here. You would have succeeded.
Oh, that's Chime. Never mind. That's Chime.
Well, Chime would have succeeded.
Jermaine?
Let me find. I've been jumping around the map a little. Where am I even? Let's see. Road encounter. This one.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a circle on the big map as well with everyone's character.
You would not have been aware unless you have appropriate lores for this.
You listen.
Chime's just talking about river nagos over breakfast.
Tasselworms.
Tasselworms over breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see one. They live around the area.
Oh, this would be Chime stick all the way.
Yeah. All right. While they lay in wait, and you guys, Harold and
Leopold are completely oblivious as to what the fuck these things are. What would you like to do? You see the four of them ripping apart an elk, eating upon it.
Leopold will move to where a little bit to where the guys have a better point to, like, if they approach, they won't have a chance to see. It would be like in the blind spot,
Mhm.
the prince, and I will say, "Hello, and well met."
All right. As you call out, "Hello and well met," the four tatzelworms will turn at you and go, as they all, one by one, slither charging towards you. There is no
I would have
diplomacy
said
with
it's
them.
Draconic, if that helped.
Don't you have the empathy with wild animals or something?
Yeah, so I can use diplomacy with wild animals. I don't know if these count.
They
as
are
relevant.
dragons, not animals.
But I would have spoke to them in Draconic because they look like dragons. So,
Yeah, no, they're charging you.
all right, cool.
I don't think they're friendly, my lord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
look, it worked with the kobolds.
All right. As the tatzelworms charge you, you make the
Let's
call.
Make that call.
I would wait until they're like. I would start to back up.
You start backing up. You see.
That way, like when I make the call, the tasselworms are like just past them, so they get the best chance.
Gotcha.
I'm putting my life on the line for this hunt.
All right, I need you to roll me an acrobatics check as you begin to back up along the river's edge.
That's a 20
All right, 20.
because I'm doing this.
Okay. I was like, that's a 14.
Also, that Leopold should have here. I'm gonna. love wisdom in
Here
this.
is their opposed check.
Here we go.
All right. With dexterous movements, you're able to maneuver along the slippery boulders and avoid the tatzelworms, getting them to an advantageous position for Lord Marvellin to rush out. Hearing the call, he and his two guards will charge forward, and with one single swing, Lord Aeolus Marvellin will cleave the head from one of them with his longsword, as he will jump forward, and his guards will strike, blocking the otherwise dangerous and deadly fangs from biting into you, as well as Aeolus, or Aeors. With that, as there is 3 tasselworms remaining, would you prefer a combat or would you prefer cinematic?
I say to keep it quick, we can cinematic it.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, Leopold will just kind of cast Hex to fumble the people, and then use Team Leader to give everyone bonuses to hit.
Excellent. As you call forth for them to strike with vigor, Harold, how would you like to aid in your party's hunt?
I'm going to
Consider this akin to a skill challenge, where more flavor the better.
So I'm going to try to body them into the blades of the guards. 'Cause I'm not too concerned about them, punching through my thick skin, but I'm not good at actually punching through theirs.
Yeah.
So I'll just body it.
Roll me a bull rush attempt. Also, just so you guys are aware, this is what he rolled to cleave the first one's head off. That's his attack roll and his damage roll.
Man, it's a good thing we didn't try to
Jesus
fight
Christ.
this guy on the road.
What do you mean the DM stacks their NPC that's important to the story a little bit so you don't instant hobo murder him?
All right.
You know, I'm not
I'm
not
gonna
too sure.
do-
He's either like our ally in overthrowing the area, or he's who's gonna use all our villain points,
As you slam into one of the tatzelworms, you push it, flying it off course as it lands prone at the feet of one of the guards, who will strike it right in the throat as it begins to bleed into the rivers below, causing the blood to flow downriver. And eventually,
lose itself to the ocean. With that, the guards will flank their lord and block further attacks from the Tatzelworms as Lord Aorus will strike forward with another clean, swift blow, cutting the head off one, and then with a surprising quickness, it seems he's able to attack more often than you're expecting. He has the ability to make a stage 2 attack on an all-out attack. So he has 2 attacks with his basic action. And when he pushes the attack, he can make another 2 attacks. It's scary how quick he is and how skilled he is as he fells the second Tatzelworm. It is very good that you're seeing him at combat so you can see what you might be up against.
Is there anything strange or off that he's doing?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, like, I've seen Hale fight with the elements, and I've seen Chime do magic, and Jermaine do illusions. I'll spend luck on that. So that's another +6 to
25.
Yeah, 25.
All right. Every now and then when he's striking forward, it does seem he's striking with some almost supernatural speed. You don't see him casting any magic. Doesn't seem like he's utilizing any, as if you have magic sight, do you?
Huh. Magic, what's that?
No, I do not have.
Fair enough. Well, then it doesn't seem like he's using any magic, so he's moving with tremendous speed and skill at blade. If he is a swordsman, he's definitely a master swordsman. But there's something a little bit extra about it. Something else is giving him an edge. Whether that's magical armor, as it does look like his arms and armor are finely crafted and even gilded in runes, so they could be magical. But you don't have magic sight, you can't tell. But he is moving faster than you would expect. With that, you know that he is a professional rank warrior.
Oh, God. Okay.
He is skilled at heavy blades, mounted combat, and leadership are his martial traditions that he focuses on. He might have others, but those are the ones he focuses on. And that's what you'd gather through your perception and watching him as he fights and slays the 4 Tatzelworms. Well, 3, because his guard killed one of them. But with that, you guys would collect up the Tatzelworms as you'd exclaim, "Ha ha ha! A fine hunt indeed. Your forest is filled to the brim with beasts of wild imaginings. Far greater bounty than that of, Riddlewood."
Well, if you wish to come hunt, just come by and let me know, and I'm sure we can drum up some sort of hunting permit lease or whatever, and you can hunt your fill.
Right, well, we'll stop by on occasion for hunts.
This makes me think of Fallout, where a mysterious stranger just kills your encounter for you. It's just like,
Exactly what happened. Well, let's pack these up, Harold. I'm sure you can manage them on your back, and we can make our way down to Oakenbrook.
All right. So you guys are going to push your way to Oakenbrook. Are you going to go back to the road and then head down that way, or through the forest?
I would say we probably, because we can move faster on the road, right?
Yeah. Reminds me, I didn't actually increase it for the speed of the... Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we go back to the road and then head back the way that... Totally not, because we could have also just easily gone this way and missed the party. Oh wait, wait, there's a lake. Never mind. We don't have to go all the way around the lake. It's just faster to go this way.
All right. Nearing the end of the day of your downtime party at the farm, as you are trying to figure out how to harvest the essence of a horse and read books and just do random things, you guys would see on the road a entourage of an elephant and 3 horses traveling south. There appears to be attached the saddle of each of the horses, with the Lord's horse bearing 2 of which the heads of a strange draconic creature dripping its fangs with a green venom upon the ground, which seems to sizzle every time it touches the ground.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Expert in shit. It's one of them.
It's one of them guys.
There.
There it is.
So,
What?
unless you guys go and interrupt them, they will be moving on to the Oakenbrook. Because they don't know you're here.
No, Tram will interrupt them. Tram's waiting outside near Hale. Hale's throwing chimes in pits, I assume. Ugh.
Pit.
Alright, as you guys are crawling down along the road here, maybe about an hour or so away from Oakenbrook, Leopold and Harold, you would see your companions, Chime and Hale, doing weird things at the edge of this farm. Building pits and blowing stuff. It's weird.
Leopold give a whistle. Hey! I'm surprised y'all made it. Y'all haven't made it much further. We're headed to town. Are y'all? Let's get on the road.
There's a terribly haunted cemetery over here. We're just, spending the time preparing to deal with it, sort of.
Like tonight, or
No, my lord, your humble servant Maribel has been thinking. Mostly, the farmer implied that. What's the family name again of our liege lord's lord?
Marvalen?
Yeah, the Marvalen. That the Marvalen family might be interested in having us deal with that haunted graveyard.
Oh?
Also, they want us to check out. Oh wait, I'm not there. Never mind.
Oh yes, and no, you are there. You're
You're in the pit.
You're digging
Oh,
pits.
Yeah, you're just the weird dwarf in a hole, though.
Oh, graveyard haunted.
They wanted us to check out the woods too.
What about the woods?
Yes, the energies are off or something of the matter.
Haven't heard anything from the forest in some time. Though I haven't hunted it in several months now, so. Why are they wishing it? Just the energies are weird?
It's less that they are wishing it, and more that Hale here sees a potent magical energy brewing in the area that could be a danger to the surrounding area. Which
Natural energy, not magical.
Well, fine.
Primal, perhaps.
Energies.
I
The
see.
point is that the farm being made aware of this wished for us to look into it. It is beyond their understanding, I suppose.
Well, I can certainly give it a look over. But, duty does call. It would be delayed.
Yeah, when
Leopold.
is the ball supposed to happen again?
Well, that's a bit more time before that occurs. You have until the 31st of this month. It's a masquerade, in fact. So, bring with mask. It's all in the letter.
Gotcha.
there's a masquerade ball on the 31st of October. Or as it is known in universe, Denari.
Well, maybe the growing energies is what caused our friends to disappear.
There's no need for undue conjecture, but you know, we have time to look into it. We just weren't aware that you were going to return with the good Lord.
Oh yes, we went hunting. Your liege lord showed me your forest. You hunted these fine beasts, the tatzelworms here.
Yes,
Almost
I was impressed
worthy
to
of
see
hunt.
them on your mouths.
Yes.
The disappointment in Chime's voice is present.
Well, I suppose
Let's.
I can see about a contract drummed up for your adventuring sorts, Leopold, if you're wishing to handle it sooner than later. I unfortunately am unable to do so sooner than later.
I say we go to Oakenbrook to stock up for this adventure as you write up the contract, and then we set out back for the woods.
Yes, it is, not too far, and well, I'd rather sleep in a bed.
Oh, the barns here are quite lovely. They have a bunch of cute sheep.
All right, you guys, let's pack up and get moving, and you can let the farm owner know that we'll be back, well provisioned in a day or two to investigate the forest.
Excellent. Well, let us be off. You'll begin trotting forward. So, as you guys gathering your draft horses, informing the farmers of your leave and your return in the near future to continue this investigation, I'm going to delete party token. With your draft horses, your overland travel speed has been adjusted. They move at 31 miles per hour. So instead of a 38, you're at 31, which means you guys will have to hasten your... Actually, no, they haven't traveled at all today, so you guys will be able to get to town without issue the rest of your time. So, like, just barely the last amount of mileage to get there, but you will arrive at the end of the day at Oakenbrook. As you all make your way to it, see where best to grab your tokens. Grabbing from multiple different locations at this point. Okay, we're gonna go for the road encounter to grab tokens.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and then grab Leopold on this map as well. With the Lord and their horses. Nope, not here. We are. And then I need to grab you guys some draft horses, which I'm just going to copy the riding horses for right now and call them draft horses.
That's fine with me.
2 draft horses. Fill up. And... Sorry, I forgot the other one's name.
Jesse?
Jesse, thank you. Jesse. All right. Do you have Sophia out at this point in time?
I don't think she's been dismissed.
I don't think she's been dismissed
we can
either.
pick a rest though,
That's true.
so I would say that probably not now.
Okay.
Let's say no for our sakes.
Yeah.
Post rest.
You have to talk with her. Learn about her. Alright. As you guys push into Oakenbrook, I will toss to your tokens. They're visible, yes. Well, F and E. You guys would enter beyond the palisade allowed in by the guards who would see the Lord Marvellin Aortis Marvellin, leading the charge as you guys are allowed to enter the town. There are several markers that are visible, and you can click upon them to see what they are called. Here is the town of Oakenbrook.
It's so nice and cool. We need more horses. How many more horses do we need?
Well, if you're looking for
Well, the draft
horses, you can
horses-
always stop by the Wild Runner stables. They can get you set up for horses for war or agriculture or just to get around. That's where I'll be heading to drop off these ones. But we should meet back up at the Welcoming Wizard Inn. We can, share an ale or two and discuss things further from there. I know my father and my brothers will be making their way here not too long from now. They'll likely be here tomorrow. So we have a bit of time to enjoy ourselves before anything else occurs. But we can certainly get a contract drafted up for you now. At the inn, that is. Until then, I should really drop these off. They were supposed to be back yesterday. Pay a little bit extra for the late payment. And by that I mean my father will, because, yeah. Anyways. And he will give you all a nod and a bow, a wave, as he will make his way until the inn, friends. Let's make your way to the stables. So, here is the map. You guys have arrived in town. We are just about at time, so I will ask, for purposes of prep, what you guys intend to do.
Spend money, and then I guess, do y'all want to stick around town to get rumors, or do y'all want to go back to the forest?
We should probably get rumors while we're here.
Okay. So probably we'll spend the next day shopping, getting rumors. If there's anything that requires a bit of time to get, we would look into how long that would take. And then making our way, prepping for the forest. So learning what we can about the forest, and then
Very good, very good. All right. Excellent. Well, we have plans for the future. As you guys enjoyed the session, hope streamed enjoyed it, we will pick back up next week with adventure and perhaps some more intrigue. Until then, though,